Welcome everyone. Please settle down. A couple of announcements. Before we start the event, we kindly request everyone to put their cell phones on silent. If you plan on taking photographs of this event, please make sure your flash is turned off. This event is being photographed and video recorded, so if you miss any part of it, you can find it in the future on the India Policy Forum website. And please refrain from exiting the lecture hall during the event. If you need to exit, our team will assist you in leaving the lecture hall, and the restrooms are located on the right side of this building. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, please put your hands together for Anupam Kher.
I hope by the end of the session also you are clapping. Yes.
So everybody, welcome to this discussion on the power of truth with Mr. Anupam Kher. I am super excited for the next 1 hour. Are you? Yeah. Louder, let's show them the truth
No,
spirit.
let's not exhaust them. I'm also very excited. I know you have a formal opening, etc., but I do not believe in formal openings. I'm very happy to be here. I think it's so wonderful to be able to come to a place like that where you are getting the future generation of the country that you represent, and most of you are from India. So I hold the flag of India over here, and I'm very happy to be here.
So this is a first of its kind event at UCLA, and we would like all of you to have an idea about who exactly is organizing it. Who am I? Who is she? So I founded a club called India Policy Forum a month ago because as an Indian coming from India, I realized that there is no representation for us to have policy discussions at UCLA, which is the biggest public university in the US. And so here we are with India Policy Forum. And now Arushi can tell you a little bit about her club.
Namaste everyone. I'm the founder and president of Bruin Hindus. So Bruin Hindus was also founded this year, and Bruin Hindus is a religious, spiritual student organization whose purpose is to create an inclusive space for Hindu students and friends at UCLA. Bruin Hindus seeks to build community, connect with the divine, and represent the interests of the Hindu population on campus. So, yeah, that's Bruin Hindus.
Thank you, Arushi. And now to our star guest speaker of the evening. He needs no introduction, your applause, speaks volumes about what influence he exerts in the world. But to give you a formal background, Anupam sir has had a prolific career in Indian and international cinema. Over the span of 35 years, he has appeared in over 500 films and 100 plays, and his recently released film The Kashmir Files has gathered worldwide acclaim and broken box office records both domestically and internationally. In 2004, Anupam sir was bestowed with the Padma Shri, and it was followed by the Padma Bhushan, which is the third highest civilian award in India, in 2016. His former national appointments include chairman of institutions such as the Film and Television Institute of India, FTII, National School of Drama, Film Certification Board of India. He is also the recipient of IFA Award for Outstanding Achievement in Indian Cinema. He was nominated for the prestigious British Academy Film Awards, BAFTA, and received a record-breaking 8 consecutive Filmfare Awards. Isn't that insane? In addition to his acting career, he has established Anupam Kher's Actor Prepares in 2005 for all of you who want to learn acting. It's a world-renowned acting school. He is also a member of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences in the United States. Some of his international projects include the films Silver Linings Playbook, Hotel Mumbai, The Boy with the Top Knot, The Big Sick, and the series Sense8 and New Amsterdam. Anupam sir is also an acclaimed author. He has published quite a few books: Lessons Life Taught Me, Unknowingly, and Autobiography. The Best Thing About You Is You, which has actually been translated into 6 languages and is in its 20th edition. Can we have a round of applause? During the pandemic, he also took out a book called Your Best Day is Today, so you all should go buy it, read it. And in 2021, Anupam sir was awarded a doctorate by the prestigious Hindu University of America. And in May 2022, he has honored us at UCLA by taking out time from his hectic schedule. He has a shoot 6 a.m. in the morning tomorrow and he's here for us. So, shall we begin? Are we all ready? Awesome. Anupam sir, let's go back to the time when the world did not know you as the Anupam Kher. How did the initial stage of your career look like? And what role did the power of truth play in helping you navigate the ecosystem of the film industry?
Thank you, Ambika, and thank you. Thank you for coming here. So let me give you a little background from who I am and where I come from. You only read about me on either internet or magazines. So I am a Kashmiri Hindu from, my parents shifted to Shimla after they got married, and I was born in Shimla. I went to a Hindi medium school. My school's name was DAV Higher Secondary School. We had a family of 14 people in a small, this much place. My grandparents, uncle, aunt, unke bache, their children, etc., etc. And my father was the only earning member, and he was a clerk in the forest department. Back then in 1953, his 1 month salary was 90 rupees per month, which is $1.5. And we all used to live by that. And so that there are now we have different classifications. We call ourselves lower middle class, upper middle class, but that time it was either poor class or rich class or middle class. So we came from a poor class. And but we were very happy. It was difficult to sort of survive, but we were very happy. So one day I asked my grandfather, I said, Dadaji, we are very poor, why are we happy? So he gave a fantastic answer. He said, when you are very poor, the cheapest luxury available is happiness. So that made me a happy person. I thought whenever the situation is not right, I'm supposed to be happy. And the other thing that happened was that I was very bad at studies. Very bad. First of all, let me ask you a question. How many of you have got more than 60% marks? Please don't be shy. And you have to be, please don't train this much, I will not feel bad. Just okay. How many of you got more than 70%? Equal amount. My God. How many of you got more than 80%? Wow! Okay, I'll stop there. I have never gotten more than 38% marks in my life. And yet you are sitting in the audience and I am sitting there. So I will not say that is power of truth, but that is the power of dreaming. In a small town there is plenty of time to dream. I was bad at studies. I was never a great sports person also. In fact, once my PT teacher saw me running and he said, stop it. Even if you run alone, you will come second. I've tried my level best to figure out till today how is that possible. So what I'm trying to say that I grew up with my grandparents and parents who told me the truth is the best weapon that you can use. Say the truth. So the moment I said never got more than 38% marks, I don't have the burden of proving to you that I have to be speaking about intelligent things. I can be making foolish statements because that's the truth is all about. My father, I must tell you one small incident. So in 9th grade, I'm sure, I don't know if you have to show your report card to your parents. At least in India, you have to show your report card and they have to sign it. Aapko shayad pata hoga. Thank God for somebody having the same hairstyle here. This is to make me feel comfortable. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, brother. But this is not a bald look, this is a shaved look. This is a bald look. But I must tell you, there are only two kinds of men in the world, baldies and future baldies. So in 9th grade, I took my report card to my father. And he saw my report card, he said, "You are 59th in the class?" I said, "Yes." So he said, "How many students are there in the class?" I said, 60. I thought now he's going to get upset with me. He never was used to get angry. He said, then he took a pause and he said, "You know, a person who comes first in this class always has the stress that he has to come first every year. Whether in sports or studies. Because even if he comes second or she comes second, she thinks that she has been demoted or he has been demoted. But a person who comes 59th in the class can always come 48, 37, 28, 17. Do me a favor, next time come 49th in the class." And then he added and he said, "Remember one thing, failure is an event, never a person." Now for a 14-year-old boy, when his father gives the best lesson of life, that failure is an event, never a person, and grandfather says the cheapest luxury available is happiness when you are very poor, this is the truth that I live with.